So we are getting free cover athlete cards today in the cover athlete program. So you're all wondering, who is the best card in the pack? Who should I choose? I got you covered in this video today. We are going to be ranking all 13 cards, including 96 overall Joe Mauer in the cover athlete collection from the worst to the best. In the comments down below, let me know, who do you think besides the 96 Joe Mauer is the best cover athlete card? If you're excited for this one, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. And make sure to go follow me over on Twitch. I'll be live streaming a ton of MLB The Show 22 content over there. Hope to see you in the next stream, but I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Red button beaming.
All right, so by the time you're watching this video, hopefully the cover athlete program will be here. You guys are working on getting your cover athlete pack, and you are wondering which cards to pick in the pack. And we have 13 to rank in this video, including 96 overall Joe Mauer. Obviously, he's going to be the best card, and we'll talk about him at the end as the number one card. But we have 12 88 overall cards. Honestly, all these cards are pretty solid. I would say some are definitely better than others, and some are elite, and then some are just okay. So this is going to be a ton of fun. Obviously, pick whichever card you want in the pack. These are just my opinion. You don't have to listen to them. If you agree or disagree, that's completely okay. Let me know in the comments down below, which cover athlete card are you going to be choosing? But let's get into the list. So obviously 96 overall Joe Mauer is going to be the best card in the cover athlete collection, but the 88 overall version is going to come in at number 13 as the worst cover athlete card in my opinion. This card is just worse in every single aspect, obviously, than the 96. Doesn't have enough power in my opinion to get it done. 65 against righties being the higher stat between righties and lefties, just not good enough. 45 against lefties, good enough contact, I guess, to keep your PCI size decent. Does have a pretty good swing, can get on base for you. Fielding stats are okay behind the plate, but I would say there are way better catchers and probably 10 better catchers in the game right now that are better than Joe Mauer. We have Grandal, we have Perez, we have Sean Murphy. I would even say Realmuto and Carson Kelly in the face of the franchise program are better than this card, even though I'm not the biggest fan of their card. The only reason to get this Mauer is to collect them. Next up, at number 12, we are going to have this 88 overall Andrew McCutchen. Now, not that this card is really bad. He just doesn't do a lot of things great. Doesn't really stand out to you in any single aspect. He's not the best defender. Doesn't have great power. Doesn't really have great contact against righties. And his speed is okay. He's a well-rounded card if you like Andrew McCutchen's swing. If you like his cards, normally you're going to be happy with this 88 overall card. Not a bad card by any means, but definitely not elite. 80 contact against righties, 109 against lefties, 67 power against righties, 81 against lefties, 77 fielding, 64 arm, 68 accuracy, 76 react time, 81 speed. He doesn't have a great swing like Griffey, like Bryce Harper that we're going to talk about in the outfield. He's not the defender that Aaron Judge is or have the power that Aaron Judge does. So I would say he's one of the worst outfielders in the cover athlete collection. If you want to pick him up though, about 25K. At number 11, we have David Ortiz. And not only is this card not very good in the collection, there's a better first baseman in the cover athlete collection in Ryan Howard that we're going to talk about. I would say this Ortiz is borderline top 10 first baseman, probably falling out as we speak as they release better first basemans into the game. Ortiz does have a really good swing, but honestly, he's not that good against righties. He's solid 106 power against righties, but when you take into account other first basemans in the game that can hit righties really well, his stats don't really jump out at you, and he has bad stats against lefties for a first baseman. Only 78 contact against lefties, 77 power against lefties. Just not what I expected from a David Ortiz card. Now, obviously, we will get a better David Ortiz down the road. We'll get a 99 overall Ortiz at some point, and that card will be an elite first baseman in the game. But the 88 overall cover athlete one, just not going to get it done, and he is one of the more expensive cards for about 25K. At number 10, we have Josh Donaldson, and I actually really like Josh Donaldson cards normally, and this card's pretty solid. I would say at this point in the list, we have really solid Diamond Dynasty cards, and if you picked any of these guys, you definitely would be happy with the card that you select. We have Donaldson with 75 contact against righties, 77 against lefties, 81 power against righties, 97 against lefties. So at the plate, pretty well rounded with really good stats against lefties. Good enough contact for right now. You get him parallel 5. He'll have 80 plus contact against both sides. 81 power against righties right now. Not bad, not great. 97 power against lefties though. Very, very good. He is a solid defender. Very well rounded in the field. 78 fielding, 77 arm, 74 accuracy, 86 react time, and then okay speed for the third baseman spot with 51. He's a well-rounded Diamond Dynasty card, and like I said, he's not elite, but he's definitely solid, and you would be happy with this this pick. At number 9, we have our MLB The Show 22 cover athlete, and that is Shohei Ohtani. I am not the biggest fan of Shohei Ohtani cards. The only reason why this card is at number 9 and not further down the list is the fact that he can pitch and also hit. But the pitching aspect of Ohtani cards, I am never good with. I know a lot of people never like using Shohei Ohtani cards on the mound because he always hangs his pitches. He's pretty BP, doesn't have a crazy release, very easy to time up, doesn't throw the ball extremely fast on this card. I really just feel like Ohtani cards are just not good to pitch with. So you take away that one aspect, and then you can't even use him every single game at the plate, which stinks, which is definitely his better aspect of the card. But the hitting stats are good for when you're able to pitch with him, and then obviously hit with him. 91 power against righties, 86 against lefties, 67 contact against righties, 64 against lefties. That's not that good. If you're playing on All-Star or Veteran, it will work, but if you're playing on Hall of Fame or Legend, this card's pretty unusable at the plate. And then the pitching stats, we'll go over them anyway. 87 hits per 9, 75 Ks per 9 with a 4-seam fastball, slider, splitter, cutter, curveball. The only reason, like I said, he's not further down the list is because he can pitch and hit, but I actually would say Donaldson is much better at the plate. I'm only saving Ohtani because he can pitch as well. At number 8, we have Bryce Harper, and I really like Bryce Harper cards normally, and this card is no different when you're going up against a righty because he does mash righties with that 99 power against righties. 79 contact against righties is okay. You get him paralleled up. You can get him to 84 power against righties and 104 power against righties, which is really good. And then 67 contact against lefties though, 76 power against lefties. Just not going to get it done for me in my opinion. There are way better outfielders in the game than this Bryce Harper card. Face of the franchise cards, we have Trout, we have Buxton, Mullins, Robert, Kyle Tucker, Haniger, just to name a few. I would use all those cards over Bryce Harper, even though I normally like Bryce Harper's swing. And then you can't even really save this card with the defense because that's not good either. 63 fielding, 65 reaction time. He's going to be a liability in the field. If he is able to get to the ball though, does have a really good arm, 80 arm, 83 accuracy with 64 speed. Liability in the field in my opinion. Arm is okay and mashes righties. Could be a good bench bat for you if you want up against righties, but that's pretty much it. There's a few outfield options that are better than Bryce Harper alone just in the cover athlete collection. This will lead me to one of those options. As a Yankees fan, Aaron Judge might be my pick today in the cover athlete pack. I took Miguel Cabrera the first time around, think he's one of the best cards in the collection, but Aaron Judge, as a Yankees fan, I have to get this card onto my team, and he is pretty solid. He has really good power, one of the best power stats for an outfielder in the game right now. 106 power against righties, 93 against lefties. Contact is okay against lefties though, definitely low for my liking. Only 59 contact against lefties. That's not going to get it done. Even that parallel 5, that's only 64 contact against lefties, which isn't very good. Against righties though, he is really solid with that power and contact not being horrible. In the field, he's okay. The reason why I say he's okay, even though he has pretty solid stats, is because of the reason that he's 6'7", so he's going to feel slower in the outfield than a guy that's 6'1" with the same fielding stats. 84 fielding, 76 arm, 89 accuracy, 89 reaction time with 66 speed. The stats would say he's probably a top 5 card in the program, but for the fact that he has a bigger strike zone at 6'7", gonna feel slower in the field at 6'7", that always holds Aaron Judge's card back from being better than it actually is. But if you want to pick him up, he's about 25,000 stubs. At number 6, we are gonna have Fernando Tatis Jr., and this guy is so good at the plate, so good on the base pads, and does have a cannon of an arm. If he had just a little bit better defense in the 70s in the fielding and reaction time stats, he would probably be a top 4, top 3 cover athlete card. But because he only has 60 fielding, 58 reaction time, and at times he's not going to be able to make simple plays, it's just going to have you questioning why he's even on your team. I have to put him here at number 6. But if he can get to the baseball because of that cannon arm with the lack of defense, a 95 arm, that can make up for it a little bit, and the 89 speed will also help that fielding and reaction time stat. Power though, you don't have to ask any questions with Tatis's power here. 105 power against righties, 82 against lefties. Contact is okay. You get him parallel 5, that's just about 80 against righties and lefties. Just needs a boost in the fielding stats if he had that top 4, top 3 cover athlete card. At number 5, we are going to have Ken Griffey Jr., and Griffey always has a great swing in the game. Never have to ask that question. He is going to mash righties, but not that good against lefties, and that does hold him back. Only 65 contact against lefties, 75 power against lefties. Fielding stats though, very solid and solid speed. So he's going to be solid in the field for you, and he's very good against righties. Only problem with this card is his his lefty hitting splits, 86 fielding, 79 arm, 70 accuracy, 85 reaction time with 70 speed. If he was better against lefties, he could probably be in the top 3, but he's not, but he's still very good. An elite card because of that great swing. Have him here at number 5. At number 4, we have Javier Baez. If you're looking for a well-rounded card in this program, I don't think there is anyone better than Javier Baez. Good at the plate, very good in the field, very solid speed, can play shortstop, second base, third base, or the corner outfield positions of left field and right field. His only knock, and he's not very good against righties. The righty hitting splits are extremely important with Diamond Dynasty cards, and they're too low for my liking, so I have to put him here at number 4, even though I did want to put him in the top 3. 70 contact against righties, 86 against lefties, 72 power against righties, 101 against lefties. Fielding stats, though, and speed, extremely good. 89 fielding, 93 arm, 60 accuracy, 91 reaction time, 78 speed. This card is elite. If you're looking for that well-rounded infielder, Javier Baez is going to be your guy in this program for about 23K. At number 3, we are going to have the way better first baseman in the Cover Athlete program, and that is going to be Ryan Howard. New legend, blows David Ortiz's card right out of the water here with 110 power against righties, 96 against lefties. Those are the stats you want to see from a first baseman here. You want somebody with great power against both sides. He's insanely good against righties and pretty solid against lefties. Not going to say he's great against lefties, but he's definitely not bad here. 86 contact against righties, 69 against lefties with that power against both sides. Don't worry about the fielding stats. You don't need a Gold Glove defender at first base. It definitely doesn't hurt, but you don't need a very good defender at first base. You'll be completely fine. He has an insanely good swing. Use him a few times on the no money spent account in Battle Royale, and now I have him on my main team, so he's going to be making his debut for my main ranked seasons team very soon. He has an insanely good swing. Very excited to use him on the main team, and he's pretty cheap right now for 18K. At number 2, we have Miguel Cabrera. I think this card is the best 88 overall Cover Athlete card in the program right now, and would be my pick in the pack if I didn't pick him already the first time around. I think this card is just so well rounded at the plate. You want very good contact, he has that. You want very good power, he has that. He has a very good swing. Ball flies off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. The problem with this card, though, is definitely the defense, but I would play him at first base. 64 fielding, 62 arms, 79 accuracy, and 71 react time. You put him at first base, you'll be fine. He's not going to be a great defender, but like I said with Ryan Howard, you don't need a great defender at first base. He's just so good at the plate, contact-wise, power-wise, really good swing. The baseball flies off of his bat. When he gets a 99 card, maybe first 3,000 hit, he's going to be the best card in the game, in my opinion. Miguel Cabrera, so good. Get him for about 20K. And last, but obviously not least, it's going to be 96 overall Joe Mauer at number 1. Obviously, we knew he was going to be the best card in the Cover Athlete program because he's the collection award. 96 overall. Everyone else is an 88 overall. But this card is also a top 3 card in the game. Maybe top 2 or even top 1 for some people. This card is just that good. Great contact, very solid power, excellent defender, and pretty solid speed for the catcher position. He's a lefty bat, very good swing that I really like. Honestly, this card could be an end game card, and we're at the beginning of the year. This isn't even his 99 overall. Whenever that card comes out, I don't even want to see the stats because they're going to be that good. 115 against righties contact wise on this card, 103 against lefties, 86 power against righties, 74 against lefties, high 80s and 90s in all the fielding stats here. 90 fielding, 88 arm, 87 accuracy, 74 reaction time, 86 blocking with 47 speed. If there was ever a time to get him in the near future, it's going to be today. Look on the market around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when this video is going live. If the Cover Athlete program packs are sellable, these cards are going to tank in price, and that's when you buy them. Okay, everyone, that's going to do it for the video today, ranking every single Cover Athlete card. Let me know in the comments down below, who are you going to be choosing for your Cover Athlete card in your free Cover Athlete pack. If you enjoyed the video, though, and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll talk to you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.